This video is about the care and feeding of Nerf Boffer weapons. Hi, I'm Ray with 28 Left Productions, and this video is about Nerf Boffer weapons. I can't talk today. Boffer weapons. But more specifically about how to store them so that they don't get damaged. I've seen so many people store them point down like this, like on the floor, whatever, leaning up against the wall or whatever, and the ends bend. Not as big of a deal on the pool noodle style. But like on this style, where there is a core in here, but it doesn't go the entire length of the blade. It goes, well, on this one, probably about halfway down, and the rest of this is all floppity over here. But anyway, if you store them point down, they bend, and then eventually they get weak right at where the core is, and they break off. The actual Nerf, the official swords that Nerf makes, those are notorious for that. They go most of the way down. They stop at maybe about an inch before the tip there, and then people like store them down, and then this whole tip just folds over and it rips off. Like, people need to stop doing that. The best way to store a Nerf Boffer weapon is actually to lay it flat on the floor. Either that, or hang it from, in this case, here's a little loop, just hang it like this so that there's no pressure being put on the actual foam itself. This is the best way to store them. They won't get damaged just for being sitting around. These ones are very, very, this style of blade, are very, very susceptible to that kind of damage from being stored in that way. This type of boffer weapon, which is basically just a pool noodle on a handle that comes off. Actually, I got a bunch of these things. It's just a threaded handle that you put on a pool noodle. You thread it in there. Oh, look, sword, boffer weapon, done. There's no solid core in here, so these things are pretty much 100% safe to just, wail on people with, because it's a pool noodle. You're hitting somebody with a pool noodle. They don't really hurt, and if you do, I'm impressed. Then we have this style, which is the same handle, except I put a golf club shaft through it, well, not hot glue, but I epoxied it into, because this thing is hollow, so I just shoved it all the way through and epoxied it in there, and then mounted a slightly bigger crossguard on there, and then I got a thinner pool noodle, and I just put duct tape on it. So now this one is actually capable of parrying, because like it doesn't bend on impact, though it doesn't go all the way to the tip. It does bend at the end, and this is susceptible to that same thing I was saying about. If you leave this point down on the floor, again, leaning up against the wall, eventually this is going to break off. So don't do that. Lay them flat. Hang them up. This is basically the same thing. Golf club, going through it with a pool noodle that I put orange duct tape on, and I also got a jolt zip tied to it because sometimes you need one extra shot. And again, it doesn't go all the way to the tip, so you can actually, poke somebody with this, and it's not going to hurt. It's going to bend. It's not going to core them out, which I know a lot of people were kind of worried about. But yeah, please, please, please don't store these things point down. They do get damaged, they do get messed up. And if you're wondering why your Nerf sword, the very tip of it is broken off, that's why. Pretty simple. I've been Ray with 2A Left Productions. Over here is a video that YouTube thinks you should watch. Why? I don't know, they just think you should watch it. And over here is a video of something else I built, and you should enjoy it. I'm Ray with 2A Left Productions. See y'all later.